Hey, what's going on? Family in building, so you may hear some chatter and shit. I don't know. Let me not start this off by just going into it. Let me just say that, you know, I am a big fan of DC Universe and Marvel and anything I will possibly talk about in a good and bad fashion. I don't know how to explain that. It's up to you to, you know, talk your shit and hate and whatever. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? I'm giving you my opinion on what I have viewed. So, injustice. Fuck me. How can I explain that? One of my members from the Shadow Law, David, you know what I'm saying? Shout outs to you, bro. I am not knocking your game or whatever. I am, but it's just, how can I explain this? I'm gonna end it off with what I just thought about instead of just saying it right now. But anyways, from what I seen, the little 15-minute gameplay, I don't know where the fuck they were showing it, but the crowd was like this. You heard that? That was somebody just walking by the hallway while this shit was being played, and the boring, you know, guy introducing the game was talking his shit about environment this, environment that, grab a grenade, throw it. Since when does Superman grab a grenade and throw it? I'm just saying, certain little things about stuff like fighting games piss me off when they don't make sense in their own fucking world. Grundy taking out his tombstone. Ooh, we're gonna make it real cool, you know? We're gonna make him like he has his tombstone inside his stomach, and you know it never breaks because it just never breaks. And it just doesn't. It's a game, man. How you gonna criticize the game? Like, you know what? Here's my thing. Somewhere down the line, shit has to make sense, even in a game. Just like in an anime or a movie, in its own universe, it has to make sense to me. Because, like, I feel like it needs to make sense to me. I don't know how else to put that, but, you know. Anyhow, Flash, too fucking slow. His name is Flash. You know what he does, right? You know what he does, right? He's... yeah. Even when he pauses to about, you know, when he's about, like, it has to make sense to the fighting game. Of course, you gotta balance it out and stuff like that. You know, even when it makes sense when he pauses, he's about to like jet in there and do something. I can understand the little pause, making the other person, you know, understand that he is about to kick you in the face or punch you or whatever. But when he moves, he's slower than Cobalt. Cobalt from MK. And I'm not talking about the new ones because they can go fuck themselves too. I'm sorry. Yeah, not really, but you know, I'm sorry if that bothers you, if you feel a little salty, you know. Tough joke. Listen. He walks like an idiot too, by the way. He walks, I don't know, I can't do the walk right here, plus I don't got the camera pointing at my legs and shit, but if you see the video, you'll see what I'm talking about. He walks bow-legged. He walks, by the way, he walks bow-legged. Superman flying all the fucking time. You know, when you watch Superman in the movies or whatever, in the show and all that stuff, he's not always flying, you know, like, I'm just saying. It would have been hot, envision this. Like, I don't mind him flying here and there, or you know, let's say 75% of the time flying, and then 25% of the time he's on the ground. But check it out, check this out. He's flying, I hate that fucking way he flies. He does it, I don't know, it's so Nova from Marvel's Capcom. It's not, I don't know, like, something's wrong with it. Anyways, I like it when Superman is grounded and he just stands there like a Superman. Like, he just, man, I stop bullets and trains can hit me and I can still stand here. I hate that flying all the time shit. All the fucking time. No, he don't always fly all the time. It would have been hot if like one of his moves were like ground. Like he just comes into the ground and then he does his little, maybe a little fucking flash thing like he does and shit, cause he does run fast, right? He does have legs and shit, you know? And you know, and then, you know, it would have been hotter if he does like some moves from the bottom where he pretty much like hits you in the air and then flies up and hits you and then stay flying, or come back down to the ground and punch you again and then stay flying. And you know, like, I want to say what I want to say. Well, let me say it again, I'm sorry. I want to say what I thought about saying earlier that I want to save to the end, because, you know, you gotta end it, you know, big and shit, you know. Okay, the coolest character in the whole fucking game. I don't, and it ain't because he is just who he is. I don't know. I feel like the designers and anybody that draws him or makes a design of him just knows how to fucking play, you know, play him off, or just draw him and make him and stuff. And it's just, I don't know, man. Batman is the fucking man. Like, he's just the man in everything. And everything. Even with freaking Christian Bale, you know. Even with that. Even with that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. He's just a man, any way you put it. Even George Clooney's like, no, Robin, you're not gonna do that. You know, he kind of has that little, you know, Parkinson. Anyways, listen, I'm getting off track. Grundy. He looks cool as fuck. He looks cool as fuck, because, you know, he has stuff in his back and stuff like that, but it's not realistic. I would have rather have Grundy in gray and then with the fucked up clothing, and that's it. That's like one of my members from the Shadow Law Gamers. You can join that. It may be in the description down there somewhere, where he said, you know, the Hulk versus Grundy. Stupid. Anyways, it's getting off the track, you know, that's like an inside joke to my members and stuff. Anyways, point being, injustice. Americans cannot make fighting games. Period. I'm sorry. Americans cannot make fighting games. You don't know what the fuck you're doing. Just leave the Japanese to do that shit, you know what I'm saying? Pass that shit on to them, you know what I'm saying? You can't make fighting games. You're finally scratching the surface with your movies. You're finally scratching the surface. Well, hold on, I gotta see what movie I'm talking about here, because it's like the only one that's ringing the bell in my brain. Yes. Okay, so this movie right here, fucking dope. Really dope. I was very impressed. It's, you know, it's like, I'm a big fan of these movies and or DC and stuff. And, you know, I'll buy it here, there, or I'll watch it on Netflix or whatever, you know, online for free at 99, whatever. I'm just saying. But, you know, like, even in the animations and stuff like that, it's like I'm watching it, I'm like this. Oh, yeah. Man, you know, he did the thing right there. You know what I mean? Punch. Yeah. You know, oh, Darkseid, that's my dude. It's like my favorite bad guy right there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Nightwing. This shit made you go, oh, word? Yo, really? Like, for real? Yo, I like that. Yeah. Yo, somebody got stabbed? Somebody got stabbed? There's blood? There's blood in this? There's blood? Yeah, I like that. Oh, better yet, you know, because this is the then some part of the video. The new Young Justice, fucking love it. Who's doing that? Who's directing that shit? I don't want to Google it. I don't care about it. I really don't. But wow, I'm really impressed. Not only are they doing some cool things, you know, ain't this, but not only they doing some cool things, what's really getting me is the writing. Holy crap, they really like, yes, you know, it's just for some reason, I try to, I don't compare, it's more like I think of this, you know, the Young Justice, and then I think of Thundercats. What a disappointment, like, you know, kind of makes me feel like Jack Sparrow, like, I don't know how to explain that, like, you remember back in the day, for those in my age group, Thundercats with the bad Lionel and everybody, how they talk. No, Pantro, what are you doing? What is going? Even that was better than what the fuck they're doing now. For instance, I forgot what episode. I didn't forget because I'm about to like do a little scene of it where Tigra is from the Tigra's people, cats, whatever. They didn't even know that there was a difference or whatever. I mean, I know they're different cats, but I thought they were all like under one roof. Whatever. And he finds his father, and he was like, this is the writing. This is literally the writing. I'm not trying to exaggerate. This is the writing. He's not my father, and this and that. Tigra, no, you should give him a chance. You know, and then the father's like, and then I don't know, he's like, you know what? You know, maybe he's not a bad guy. Like, what the fuck? What is that? Shit is like Jedi mind tricks with children for infants, because even a fucking 8-year-old can be like, what the fuck is this? It's for crying out loud, for real. I'm just saying. Somehow the coolest character is still Munra. And they don't even show him that much, but I mean, I don't know, it's whatever. But back to the injustice and Americans making fighting games. You guys are garbage. I'm sorry, I don't understand why you can't pull off a fighting game. I mean, you know, Mortal Kombat back in the day, you know what I'm saying, 2D, fucking dope. I could actually deal better, way better with Mortal Kombat 4, which was, you know, like, it was kind of pretty much just like the 2D one, but a little, you know, graphic, whatever. And I don't know, that's my opinion. I thought that was not that bad, but when they made that new shit where motherfuckers got sword in their backs and in their ass, and then, oh, like, what the what is... And then the movement and everything and the gameplay. Now the new Mortal Kombat, better, but still ass. I mean, shit, I just broke your whole fucking this and you still fighting. That's a fatality, bro. That's a fucking, you're dead, man. How are you still alive? You don't even got powers to regenerate. You ain't Shao Kahn. What the fuck is going on? You don't got no powers like that. I'm just saying, Shao Kahn is dope. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day, Shao Kahn, you know what I'm saying? But I'm waiting for America to make a great fighting game where it's like, wow, take that, Japan. But y'all never gonna fuck with Japan, man. I mean, shit, back to the shows. I fucking hate reruns. I fucking hate it. Y'all lazy, man. Y'all fucking lazy. When y'all making drawing and shit and making like, you're only making 22 or 24 episodes a season. Japan makes like 500,000 and shit. Like, think about that for a second. That's a lot of fucking, man. Hold up. Cough game kind of pisses me off, man. It just pisses me off. You know, Japan got something called fillers. That's their reruns. It has, in true essence, it don't really got nothing to do with the story, but we're gonna make it part of the story because you're watching it, and you know we got another team writing this shit or whatever the fuck they do. Because I'm assuming it ain't the same team. They gotta fucking have vacations. You know what I'm saying? They just have to, you know. But fucking reruns, man. And then it takes like 3 months just to come out with 13 or 10 episodes that are half an hour and shit. You know, I'm sure anybody that draws and all that shit, and I draw myself, you know, maybe not in that caliber, but I'm sure everybody that draws out there is like, do you understand the stress and how long it takes? Man, up your fucking game. Japan is raping you. Simple. It's only that simple. And not only they're raping you by making all the time type shit, like forever and ever almost pretty much, but they're raping you in also animation. It's like, what? It's like, I'm drunk off of this shit. What the fuck am I drinking? It's like, the only thing thing I can think of, like when Americans can make is like really good, like a really good game and shit. Sorry if I just like said 1,000 things that didn't make no sense just now. But yeah, God of War. That's pretty much it. Gears of War. You know, only because it rhymes or it makes sense and I can identify it. It's like, you know, I don't know. It just it was injustice to make that game. I mean, I'm just saying. You know, I don't think that makes sense. I don't know. I'm way too tired. What y'all doing?